Bette and Tina are back. Finally. Well, technically, they're only back for a few seconds, and by a few, I literally mean 2 this week, because we got to see them in the trailer for next week's episode 9, the penultimate episode of season 3, Quiet Before the Storm. So we're going to take a look at the trailer, and then I'm also going to provide a lot of details on what's going to go down in episodes 9 and 10. So make sure you stay tuned after the trailer to hear about what's going to be happening. And also don't forget, I'm going live on my channel tonight with Evelyn Dar, Amanda Costner, and Jess Rothschild. So the link for that will be in the comments down below. I hope you can join us. Let's get into the trailer.
God, I love you. I mean, I love what you're doing.
I hate this so fucking much. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I'll talk more about this in my episode review, but this is just like cruel and unusual punishment, because even right now on the screen, the first thing in the center of the L word generation queue is fucking Gigi. And all anybody wanted, all the Dani and Gigi fans, like, all they wanted was like basically what they're doing with this Dre character, like have, you know, them have Thanksgiving, like even just some conversations. That's all we fucking wanted. But not only did we not get that, Gigi's not even in the fucking show anymore, and they still have not said shit about it. It's been over a month since she's left. It's been, what, 5 episodes? And they haven't said anything. We're in a new year and they haven't said anything.
What is the way out of this?
No fucking clue. Don't try for me.
Nice to see Alice back again, since, you know, apparently the new thing is that we're only going to have 1 OG per episode. But I'm guessing we're going to see a little bit of Alice stuff, like, I mean, the Alice show stuff in this episode, because when I was on the set, take a drink, for episodes 8, 9, and 10, they still had like all the Alice sets like ready and prepped, and they were obviously still filming on those. And episode 10 is, I mean, turn back now if you don't want to know spoilers, but episode 10 is Bette and Tina's wedding, and yes, 1000% it is Bette and Tina's wedding, and they are filming most of that in Malibu on location, and they have so much going on that I imagine we're not going to get anything with Alice's show in the finale. And I think probably we're going to get some, you know, like in the first season where it was the whole, oh, Alice is on the bubble, but then it was the 100th episode. It didn't really make sense, but if that isn't the tagline of Generation Q, then I don't know what is. So yeah, let's just go back to the trailer. I can't open that can of worms in this video.
Sorry, I thought I lost you. I haven't been on.
Also, I thought it was kind of defeating, this whole like dramatic moment, to go from Finley, like Carrie collapsing and Finley and, you know, phoning 911 and all this stuff, and then, I mean, literally 4 seconds later, we see Carrie in the trailer. Like, could you not have taken her out of the trailer? Because, I don't know, I think that people who have been watching this show for 20 years and have been enjoying the OGs, but now they're down to episodes with only 1 OG, we might want to have seen some Bette and Tina in the trailer, since they've been missing for 6 episodes, or even some Alice and Shane, because Alice wasn't in the last episode and she's been used really sparingly throughout the season, along with Shane. So can we, you know, give some people some screen time here?
I haven't been honest with you. I can't take this anymore. Fuck you. But that's the guy. That's hers.
The back. Finally. Yeah. I cannot understand these decisions. To not have the main characters, and I'm including Gigi in that, for 6 episodes. And as this trailer, like as I was recording this trailer, I posted it straight away on Twitter, so that, because I know people who don't have Showtime, if they watch it on Hulu or Stan or whatever, they don't get the trailer. So I posted it straight away. And as I was watching it, as it kept going and going, I was getting angrier and angrier because I really was thinking, are they not going to show them at all? Because it's just the fact that they haven't said anything in the show or outside the show. They haven't uttered Bette and Tina's name since they left, apart from in episode 4 where they sent Alice flowers, and the one mention that Angie said she was on the phone, and then where Angie referenced her mom's in this past episode. It's just ludicrous to me, that. But the crazier thing is that they haven't said anything like promotional wise. And I talked about this the other day because those people, those like casual fans of the L Word Generation Q, they're gone. Like they aren't watching anymore because Bette, Tina, Gigi, they don't know. Well, Gigi's gone, gone. But they don't know Bette and Tina's coming back in episodes 9 and 10 because still nowhere did Showtime ever say they're coming back in 9 and 10. The only way you would know that, or the people who do know that, have got that information from here, from my channel, from me saying it since September. That's it. Nobody else has said anything. And they've put out this, I mean, it's literally 2 seconds of them in a trailer. There's been no promotional pictures. There's been absolutely nothing. And I mean, I'm hoping that they're taking up the majority of the episodes because surely, I mean, it's their wedding. Like, they have to be getting decent screen time. But I just find it absolutely ludicrous that they are not plastering this everywhere and saying Bette and Tina are coming back, and hey, it's going to be this huge fucking thing where it's been 20 years, they're going to have a wedding. Like, that's a big deal to be having that on TV anyway, especially these characters, and like that will mean a lot to people. But they just, it's like, it's really like they just want nothing to do with the OGs. And I mean, I'm saying all this about like being angry about the lack of kind of focus or even like acknowledgement of Bette and Tina, but I will in my review talk more about just the issues, because I know there's some people who'll say like, oh, the OG fans, like they just want Bette and Tina, but I'm annoyed, of course, and like don't want them to go from the show. But I think that is like a minor part of my grievance. Like that's just one point on a long, long list. And to those people who are saying like, oh, OG fans, they just want like Bette and Tina and they just want it to be the original again. And I mean, obviously I would like that. But at the same time, I have given Gen Q the amount of chances like I couldn't even count, and I've literally been its biggest fucking cheerleader, and I've given them every opportunity. I've tried to even like speak to them and give them advice. I know some of them watch my videos, and it's just every time met with silence, nothing. But maybe they don't want to listen to me and they don't want to listen to other fans or stuff, and they shouldn't listen to everything. But at the same time, if everybody doesn't like your show, then what's the point of your show? So I'll talk about this more in my review, because I do see the point of people saying like, this isn't the OG, this is something new. And I do think that there are people that would never be happy unless they literally just had all the old cast members back and made it like the original. And no, some people wouldn't be happy unless the OG was literally remade. But most people would have been happy with a balance between the OG main cast members getting ample screen time, getting season-long arcs, getting well-written stories, all of that stuff, and sharing the time with the new Generation Q cast. And over time, you have old OGs come back, Tasha, Helena, Carmen, those people, and then maybe over time, passing the torch, the OGs start filtering out, or new ones filter in, or new people, guest stars, whatever you want to say. Because if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to balance them, then why did you bring back the fucking L Word? Why didn't you start something brand new? It makes no sense whatsoever to bring back the L Word and then be pissed off at the L Word fans who are watching your show. Why not just start something completely new? It absolutely baffles me. And then to be at this point in the season, to be here, 2 episodes left of season 3, you know, there's no season arcs, that people are just like flitting from episode to episode. Even stuff like the writing, a lot of the acting, like it's just, what are we doing here? Like, honestly, what are we doing? I'm just gonna finish the trailer and I will rant about this more in my review, because I've lost my patience like completely. I'm done. I cannot anymore.
That's hers.
Hey! Get away from my daughter! Sit down.
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that was the trailer. I just don't even know anymore, because I also wonder from what I've been told, because I obviously haven't seen the episodes. I've been told this stuff. So the stuff that I've been told, I don't know how much of it will be trimmed or like messed with, because we do have Leisha and Kate directing these episodes. Kate's doing 9, Leisha's doing 10, but it does fill me with dread that they did put out that pants episode. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link it in the cards and below, where the way that it was put out, when it was put out, it would have been filmed or recorded when they had just seen kind of the entire edit for their episodes. So I don't know whether it was kind of a don't blame us sort of thing. We tried. And there is things that I know have been cut already, because there was supposed to be a phone call sometime between episodes 4 and 8, or 3 and 8, sorry, where Bette phones Angie and they recorded like Jennifer Beals doing this phone call. So I just really hope that they can put egos aside for these 2 episodes and just let these characters who've been on TV for 20 fucking years, like, just give them a good send-off, just give them a good wedding. We did get that freezer scene, and that obviously was able to confirm, again, what I've been saying since September, that there is going to be like a big fan servicey Bette and Tina sex scene. So that is coming up. The wedding is coming up. There are some other things that has me kind of questioning the amount of screen time we're going to be getting, because the episode 9 synopsis doesn't even mention Bette and Tina, which is just bizarre. And I mean, it mentions like guest stars. Why are you not mentioning your lead characters? And also, I do know in episode 10 that the Gen Q characters, they are at Bette and Tina's wedding. And it just seems bizarre to me that some of them would be there. I mean, like Dani and stuff makes sense, but it's just an odd thing. And I wish that they'd just been able to think with logic and not force some of them into it, because it's so unnecessary. And I do think that it could be a better show if they, every episode, like a few people just weren't in some of them. And I mean, they didn't have Alice and Shane in an episode. Like, surely we can sacrifice some of the least popular characters to give the most popular characters a send-off that we've been waiting 20 years for. But that's just one lunatic in a spare room with a cat's opinion. And I have so much more to say on this subject, and I will be talking about it in my live tonight with Jess, Evelyn, and Amanda. So if you can join, make sure you do. If you're seeing this later, or you missed it, or you can't come tonight, the link that I'll post will work to play the replay. And as with any time I have a guest on, I leave the replay open to everyone, because of course I don't expect Jess, Evelyn, and Amanda's listeners, viewers to be a channel member of mine or a patron of mine. So it will be up for everyone to view. I think tonight we're really going to get into this, so I strongly suggest that you come along if you want to hear everything, and I will talk about everything else that I know, because we only got 2 episodes left, baby. Like, it's now or never. So make sure you can come tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow me on social media. As always, make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.